Faizal, you're chair of Thurrock Youth Cabinet.
I am.
What does that involve?
Me being the chairperson, we have monthly meetings, and my role is to make sure that all the items of the agenda are clearly presented and that everyone has an opinion and speaks on what the agenda says.
How long have you been doing that, and how successful have you been?
I've been doing it since March, and my reign, as it is, ends in March in next year, so I haven't got very long. And but I feel it's gone very successful because I am the first sort of youth chair for a while. Before it, as Pat Kilty, who was chairing the meetings, who's a participation officer at the Thurrock Council.
So that's good, as opposed to the council in officer.
Yeah.
Or a grown-up or an adult,
yeah.
Whatever patronising term I might
yeah.
use, is actually you're empowering yourself,
yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah, because I think that's a much better system, because it's we are the voice for the youth, so it's no good having someone who's much older being the sort of face of the youth cabinet. So I think it's a good move from.
Critics of the youth cabinet say it's just a talking shop and nothing actually gets done. Is that a fair criticism?
If you asked me a few years ago, I'd say maybe it was somewhat true, but now over the time it's starting to get more well known, and the council are asking a lot more from us, and such as a couple of days ago at a monthly meeting, we had people from the healthcare coming to ask us questions about what do we think health is in Thurrock and how can we improve it for the future generation. So I don't think it's just a talking shop, because we are the future generation, and I think our opinions should be heard, and they are getting heard by the Thurrock Council.
So was that a typical of one of your monthly meetings? People come in and give presentations?
As it's been in the news that we did have a debate a couple of weeks ago where we had lots of councillors. We had the mayor coming in, and the meeting before that we had the mayor coming to talk to us and ask us questions about stuff. Right. So
have you been to any of the council meetings?
I have indeed.
And what were your impressions there?
It's very much different from ours, because we're apolitical, as you know, whereas they're very political, and having a Labour a mayor, I believe he's Labour, yep, and having a Conservative party there, sometimes it does get heated between the mayor and the parties, but yeah, it's very different from our meetings.
So even though you're non-political at the moment, do
yep.
you harbour any ambitions to go run into politics?
Maybe. I am thinking of when I do start to get somewhat older, but I do see that it is, there's much younger councillors this time, like Chafford, Charlie of course Chafford, yeah.
Yeah, and that must be good role models. You say
yes.
people like Charlie Keane, Chafford, yep. Shane Hebb here in Stanford, and that must help you identify, well, they're only I must be careful with them, 6, 7 years older than you.
Yes,
and
that's
they're
true.
doing that job as well as holding down their own jobs during the day.
I think it's a really good role model for people like us, because we're normally seeing councillors being the stereotype, which is old men who sit around talking about issues that no one really cares about. But I think having much younger ones and going to the council to experience one of their meetings, I think it is very interesting what they talk about, and it means so much to me.
And what about here in St Clere's? There's an opportunity to have representation from the pupils. Is there a council or a cabinet at all here? Oh,
we have a school council, which I'm also chair of this year. Yeah, so we how I interact with bring the two councils together is that I talk to our school council and ask them what do they want to ask when these particular guest speakers come in, and I feed back afterwards. We have two representatives from this school, me and Connie Green. And
what about you're now year 11 going to be
yes.
doing your subjects,
yeah.
your exams next year. What about going on to A levels? Are your A levels reflective of your interest in representation? What A levels are you going to plan to do?
I'm planning to do sciences, two sciences, physics and chemistry, and I'm going to choose drama and also government and politics.
Oh, good luck. We'll come back and see you maybe in a year or two's time.
Thank you.
Thanks.